Hi, my name is Dior Henderson, and I'm 19 years old. I'm the youngest in a family of six, with three older siblings, Luke, 28, Sage, 25, and Elias, 23. We've always been a tight-knit family, and growing up, I felt incredibly loved by both my parents, especially my dad, Michael, 50. He's the kind of dad everyone dreams of having, supportive, kind, and always putting his family first. My mom, Claire, 48, has also been loving, though she's always been a bit more reserved. Out of all my siblings, I've always looked different. Luke, Emma, and Sophia all take after my dad. Tall, dark hair, brown eyes, and olive-toned skin. Meanwhile, I'm short, with fiery red hair, green eyes, pale skin, and freckles. I've always been told I looked like my mom, who also has red hair and pale skin, so it wasn't seen as unusual. The freckles and green eyes, though, stood out. My mom would brush it off and say, "Oh, those must be from my gray-tan side," and laugh. It was a running joke in the family that I inherited the quirky genes. This brings me to the present. A few months ago, I got curious about our family's roots. I'm a huge history nerd, and I thought it'd be fun to do one of those ancestry and DNA testing kits. I convinced my mom and dad to participate, too. I thought it would be a cool bonding activity and a way to uncover more about where we come from. My mom was hesitant at first, but eventually agreed. She even sent in her own sample along with mine and my dad's. When the results came back, I was beyond excited to dive in. But as I looked through my family connections, something didn't add up. The results showed no genetic match between my dad and me. None. At first, I thought it was a mistake, so I double-checked everything. The more I dug into the data, the clearer it became. My dad isn't my biological father. I confronted my mom privately because I didn't want to believe it. She broke down crying and admitted the truth. When she and my dad were newly married, she had an affair with a coworker. She found out she was pregnant shortly after, but she wasn't sure who the father was. When I was born, she realized I didn't resemble my dad, but because red hair ran in her family, she thought no one would question it. And no one ever did, until now. She told me she made the decision to keep the secret because my dad was so excited to be a father for a cause he loves, even numbers and kids, so win-win, and she didn't want to ruin the family. I was shattered. My dad has spent the last 19 years loving me, raising me, and supporting me in every way possible. I've never doubted for a second that he considers me his daughter, and I love him so much. But now I feel like I'm living a lie. Every time I look at him, I feel guilty for knowing the truth while he doesn't. He deserves to know, right? I asked my mom if she would tell him, and she begged me not to. She said it would destroy their marriage and ruin our family. She also said that because my dad has loved me unconditionally all these years, this truth doesn't matter. It wouldn't change anything. But it does matter to me. I feel like I'm betraying him by keeping this from him. The thing is, my dad has no idea anything is wrong. He's always been the same loving, doting father he's always been. I know telling him the truth could completely shatter him. But doesn't he deserve to know? I don't know what to do. If I tell him, I risk breaking our family apart. But if I keep the secret, I feel like I'm lying to the man who has given me everything. AITA, for even thinking about telling him? What would you do in my place?